Brian here with Guitars, Whiskey, and Golf. Thanks for joining me today. We've got Nikka from the barrel. This is a Japanese whiskey, sort of. The reason I say sort of is that the blend in this whiskey, there is more than 100 different whiskeys in this blend. The actual blend changes annually based on the flavor profile that they're trying to achieve. But this is a blend of more than 100 different whiskeys. So what the mash bill is, what exactly is in this whiskey, it's very hard to know. It's not technically a Japanese whiskey because there are whiskeys from other places around the world in this blend. It's not just exclusively whiskey distilled in Japan, aged in Japan, and made with Japanese water. So it's 103 proof though, or just under 103 proof, which is actually one of the things that attracted me to it, because a lot of Japanese whiskeys, like scotches, are lower proof. 80 to say 94 proof is sort of the typical range. So a lot of Japanese whiskeys are lower proof. This one, however, is like 102.8. And that kind of jumped out at me and led me to want to pick up one of these. So let's get into this. On the nose. Beautiful nose, honey. There's almost a sherry cask finish element to it. Some peach. There's a woodiness to it, but it's hard to kind of describe. Not necessarily an oakiness, but there is sort of maybe sandalwood, something like that. Slight acetone note there. I really like the nose. It's sort of somewhere in between a bourbon and a scotch. There's a caramel element to it, a very sweet, inviting, fruity nose. Let's get into the taste. This is delicious. I really like this. As you can see, I wanted to do a review on it because I'm just about done with this bottle. So I wanted to get a review in on it. There is on the back end, there is a slightly peated scotch element to it. It's nothing like an Ardbeg or a Laphroaig or a Port Charlotte. Nothing like that. The peated smoked peat is very much on the back end. But it's there. It gives you a little brininess. The honey really, really powers through. It's kind of a sherry note really powers through. This is delicious. It's about $70. If you're interested in getting into Japanese whiskeys, highly recommend.